You probably want to find strategies to keep your home warm and save money on heating bills as the temperature outside drops. While a homemade heater won't be able to warm the entire house, it can aid with heating, which is useful in times of emergency. Also, they are easy to build. You can assemble most of them using the material you already have on hand. Our selection of 3 DIY heater solutions can keep you cozy and warm throughout the winter's chilliest months. Starting with number 1, alcohol heater. Learning how to make an alcohol DIY heater can be a lifesaver during a winter power outage. It can provide you with heat to cook while simultaneously keeping you warm. The toilet paper in this technique works as a wick, while alcohol is the fuel. You will have to keep a constant eye on it due to the burning fire. As long as it's dealt with care, it is safe to operate. Here are things you will need: rubbing alcohol or 70% isopropyl alcohol, metal cans, and toilet paper rolls. Now here's how to assemble an alcohol heater. Put the toilet paper roll in the metal can. Pour the rubbing alcohol on top until the tissue roll is entirely drenched. Light a fire on alcohol and that is it. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, a like is much appreciated. Number 2, a tabletop fire pit. It will warm up a small area and give your room an atmosphere similar to that of a fireplace. Additionally, marshmallows can be roasted with the Sternosmores heat fuel, so that's useful. Use dry, fireproof rocks for this DIY heater. Now, here are the required materials: 1 fire-resistant ceramic container or a DIY concrete bowl, some fire-safe rocks, and a Sternosmores heat fuel can. First, get out a fireproof container and fill it with rocks in layers. The rocks shouldn't be packed in too firmly. The reason is that airflow is needed around the fuel, allowing the heated air to exit outside the container. Next, add your fuel can. Then layer more rocks around the can. That's it. Go ahead, light it up and enjoy your tabletop fireplace. Number 3, and the most effective heater, is a DIY space heater from terracotta pots. This handmade space heater is excellent for small bedrooms or bathrooms. It's up to you if you set it on a table or if you hang it with a chain. However, by suspending it in the air, the heater doesn't come in touch with the furniture and there's less possibility of fire damage. Now here's some items you will need: 5 to 10 tea lights, a 6-inch terracotta flower pot affixed on a stand, a 1 to 5-inch pot steel chain, 14.5-inch nuts, 11 spacers that are 1/2 inch in diameter, 1/2 inch threaded rod. Now, first of all, put 2 nuts on the rod and hold it in place. If you turn 2 nuts in opposite directions, they'll be secured together. The final chain link will be positioned at the end of the rod. Then, make a loop by connecting another link in the rod. The chain is not quite finished being fastened, so add 1 more nut. The next step is to put the pot together. A washer is used to cover the rod before it is inserted into a hole. Install a washer and a nut on the rod close to the opening. Mount the little pot on the metal after sliding on another washer. After that, a second washer and 2 more nuts should be attached 6 more times. You want as much heat as possible to be trapped by these nuts. Candlelight will warm the metal, which will then radiate that heat into the cooking vessels. After this is done, drill a hole in the bottom of the pot since most of them do not have one already. Mount the base onto the rod, then use washers and nuts to keep it in place. Either hang it up or sit it on a table. The arrangement is lovely either way. Light the candles and set them in the base, but make sure to double check your room after reassuring 15 to 20 minutes of silence. It won't take long for your homemade candle heater to start making its presence known. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for detailed tutorials on how to make all of those 3 DIY heaters. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.